what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so I am here to provide an update to the recent video I uploaded officially a couple of hours ago, even though the video was recorded earlier in the day. I got a lot of comments for that video, a lot of different opinions on this discussion, and what Hulk this is going to be, what Hulk is Death Battle using. Now, I got a couple of tips from some people to indicate what Hulk we're possibly going to see, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about some other things that I caught, as well as some of the other people have caught in the comment section as well. So first, one of the first earlier comments I got was from the Nicolo00, who actually sent me this, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So these pictures right here you see were in the Twitter Death Battle 10-year anniversary video they showed. He first messaged me on YouTube, or he commented on YouTube, but then he also just sent them me on Twitter so I could get them. So on the Broly side of this, it shows Broly, right? But then on, like, under it, if you can see, like, there's some small text, the faded text behind Broly that says Super, which implies, you know, Super Broly. You know, because this is the new Broly. So, that's where that is provided. However, on the other side, you know, where it says Hulk, they have some faded word that says Devil. Because of this, a lot of people are under the impression that Devil Hulk is going to be the version that, aka Immortal Hulk, that's his other name as well, is going to be the version that Death Battle uses against the new Broly. Now, this actually makes sense from the lineup of these pictures, but I'm going to also show you guys some evidence that kind of shows the contraire of this. So I'm going to kind of just explain this. I mean, it could end up being Devil Hulk. I'm not saying it won't based on this, but there is a lot of things that Rooster Teeth or Death Battle really kind of screwed up on with this, because if this is Devil Hulk, then Rooster Teeth, well, not Rooster, Death Battle has some explaining to, because there's a lot of things that don't make sense. So I'm just going to kind of get into this now. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm not that too familiar with Immortal Hulk. As a matter of fact, I had to hit somebody up on some of the researchers that I know about him, because I'm not very that much familiar with this Hulk. He is, to my understanding, from the brief things I've looked at and from some of the people that I've talked to, I'm not going to say who they are, but that this Hulk is the strongest of them all, out of all the versions. So that right there is a problem, because here's the thing. Okay, when they did Hulk versus Doomsday, okay, the baseline of what they used was 616. Now, granted, they did use a lot of different elements from other versions, you know, because this is what they do. They did this with Superman. They've done this with multiple other characters for some stupid reason. But at the same time, their baseline was pretty much 616. And they also did this with Doomsday, his opponent, as well, where they, you know, kind of focused mostly, I believe from what I remember, was the post-crisis era of Doomsday, but then they also added some other crap from other continuities, which again, this has been the biggest problem from Death Battle, is they like to composite characters together. And so this was the biggest issue for this. So With this problem, now some people are going to say, well, Immortal Hulk, he's over Universal. He's the only Hulk that has gone over Universal. So this is, why they did this, because New Broly is like, he was going toe to toe with Gogeta, who, went through dimensions. They fought through dimensions. Obviously Goku and Vegeta by themselves without being fused are multiversal by the end of the series of Dragon Ball Super at that point in the anime. But obviously with the movie, they're even stronger in as Gogeta. So since Broly was going toe to toe with them, and keep in mind he really hasn't trained that much other than with his father on the planet, on that abandoned planet, he's already going toe to toe with them, and he doesn't get to the legendary Super Saiyan form until halfway through the film. Okay, so obviously New Broly is far stronger than the non-canon classic Broly that we know. So I mean that's pretty just goddamn obvious. So if it is Devil Hulk, I'm seeing why they're thinking this logic, but at the same time, this isn't really the main canon line Hulk. The main canon line Hulk is the 616 Bruce Banner Hulk. And that should be really the one that they should be focusing on, because that's the one that everyone knows the most, and that is the more definitive one. Technically, for Broly, this is the more definitive Broly, even though he's not the classic original one, because the original Broly was non-canon. Always was non-canon. It was a non-canon character until New Broly was introduced. But at the same time, because the New Broly is in the continuity, unlike the classic Broly, this Broly is the more consistent Broly and the more one that fits within the continuational canon, because, well, Akira Toriyama was involved with it. Which he wasn't with the classic one, as that one, the original Broly character, was made by Toei Animation. So this was basically this was Akira Toriyama reimagining the Toei Animation Broly character into something more that he likes, with some of the stuff that he may have wanted to just keep from the old Broly. So if they're going in that direction with Hulk, I think that is completely unfair, because again, this is not the main canon, but again, this is Death Battle, who just likes to make up the rules as they go along, and they did this with Doomsday and Hulk, so, we use a weaker Hulk, but now we're going to use a stronger Hulk for this one, I think that's BS right there. So now this is just the idea of this possibly being Devil Hulk, but I want to show you guys something to kind of indicate that this might not be Devil Hulk. So I want to show you this picture right here. Okay, so this is the picture of Hulk. Okay, from the animation for the battle that will be coming up whenever they release it. This was on their 10-year anniversary video promotional thing for Death Battle on Twitter. It wasn't on their YouTube channel, it's on their Twitter account. This is what's there. This is one of the clips they show of Hulk from the animation. Okay? So this is going to be the animation they use for Hulk. So now, I'm going to show you what Devil Hulk / Immortal Hulk looks like from the comic books. You grasping this? This. Do you guys understand what I'm getting at here? So, the Hulk that they're showing is the 616 Hulk. It is not the Immortal Hulk. Okay? It is not the Devil Hulk. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, it's just the animation. It really doesn't mean that much. They can present it as anyone they want. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. Rooster Teeth are now the ones that are kind of, basically giving them the budget, as well as they're making, like, custom models now. They actually have custom model teams now doing this stuff. So for them to make a mistake like this at this point in the game, in this era of Death Battle, makes no sense. Like, if you're using Devil Hulk, why aren't you making him look like Devil Hulk? Okay, why aren't you making, especially since this is a 3D animation and not a sprite battle. Um, why are you using, um, a Hulk that basically looks like the 616 Hulk as well as the classic Hulk look? Why are you using that Hulk and not using what Devil Hulk actually looks like, which is this? This is Devil Hulk right here. Why is this not being used? Why is that look not being used? That to me makes no sense. So, and people were explaining to me, there were some people that were explaining that, the devil could be a reference to Broly. That was one of the other things, people were saying, that it was like, oh, that they're referencing Broly, basically. I guess it's possible. I still think it'd be stupid based on the way they're hyping this up, especially since it seems like they're kind of misleading people if this is not Devil Broly. But at the same time, like, when you look at the animation, it's clear as day it's not Devil Broly. Or not Devil, I'm sorry. It's not Devil Hulk, from the animational perspective here. One of the people were even saying that the reference is a monster. No, I'm not a devil. That's why, it was a reference in Xenoverse 2. That was something brought up to me, which I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, they reference it. Oh, hold on. They reference it on Hulk's picture, though, or Hulk's word, for devil. So I don't get this. My best suggestion is to wait for the pre-analysis, really, because I don't know what Hulk they're using, and like I said, based on what I'm showing you, it just makes no sense. I know animational references, doesn't necessarily mean it's the representation, but at the same time, why are you animating a Hulk to look completely different than what that particular version of Hulk looks like? Especially when you have the budget to have made the model, and you guys make the models. They hand make models now, like, and stuff like that, and this is a 3D model like thing, so why aren't you using that? This leads me to believe that they're using composites. This leads me to believe that they're either using composites or they are in fact just using the Devil Hulk. But I'm more inclined to believe that they're using composites. And they're going to include Devil Hulk's feats, even though it's a completely different character altogether from the 616 Hulk. So, hold on. That's my take on this. Like I said, I don't know who they're using, but based on what I'm seeing, it just doesn't add up to who they're using. Yeah, that's what I got. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think they're actually using Devil Hulk, or do you think they're misleading people? Do you think it's a composite? At this point, I personally think this is a composite, because I don't know why you would use animated Hulk that does not look like the Hulk that supposedly they're using to be presented in the animation. I just don't understand that, especially at this point in the game with Rooster Teeth, kind of, doing all the budgeting for the animations now. It just doesn't make sense. So that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like for my videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I do have a Discord, a link in the description, as well as my Patreon. That's about it. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.